I recognize that these applications, typically you had to pay a consultancy or someone like that to put together an app like this. And they charge you hundreds of thousands of dollars and take a whole long time and blah, blah, blah. Well, we don't want that. We want my brother to be able to say things like, okay, we want to show a map that has all the bus stops in the territory on it. And he's going to do this once in a while. He's not going to become an expert in this app. There's this thing called ArcGIS, which is like the be-all, end-all of global information systems. And it's like the book on it is like that thick, and there's people that charge millions of dollars to play with it. It's like, okay, he can't afford that, but he needs to do the same things that that system does, right? So verbally, he can just say what he wants. So that's the first level of AI, is just taking speech to text, right?
Right.
And then the commands, once you have the commands just translated, you can now feed that into a backend, a large language model, if you will, that will turn that into commands to the system itself. So this large language model knows about the commands for the system, the mapping system.
Yeah.
So he can just, he hasn't touched the system for 6 months. He can bring it up and say, show me how much it's going to cost me to put a fiber line between this housing unit and that trunk line right there. And it knows all of this. It knows the formula for how to calculate per mile. It knows how to calculate the distance between 2 points. It knows how to display it'll generate a graphic. It'll display it on the screen, and it'll give the calculation. Oh, it's going to cost, $5 million, or whatever it is. There you go. Great. Take that image, put it in a PDF, and attach it to this email to send for this grant that we're currently applying for. Well, it knows how to create a PDF. It knows how to send an email. It knows what the grant is. It knows the email address of the place he's supposed to send this grant, blah, blah, blah. So this is how the system helps him, right? These are all steps that in the past, he would have had to either pay a consultancy, or he would have had to have someone on staff full-time who's like into this system, because it's fairly complex, right? And if he wants to do anything new, it's like, oh, now I've got to wait a few months while someone codes that up. So that's how you use AI. It's like someone like my brother, who's a CEO kind of person, not a tech kind of person, can just say what they need. And behind the scenes, you've done enough of the plumbing and composition of small pieces that a system can stitch it together and provide you with a solution, right?
Yeah.
That's how you use AI. It's like, it has nothing to do with it taking your job or, oppressing you or any of these other things. It's just really practical, right?